Hey guys, welcome back to the challenge. It's Larry, your med sales mentor. Today we're going to dive into a little bit of kind of sales jargon, sales lingo. Medical sales, you are going to be doing a lot of activities that don't necessarily involve selling in terms of handling inventory, just, waiting around for surgeries, working with staff. But no matter what what you want to call it, it is a sales job. You got a quota. You need to be good at sales. Today we're going to learn about the Challenger sales model. This is a great book. It's based on one of the biggest studies ever done in sales, and it really just kind of puts together all reps into these categories here on the screen. Now, when you hear about medical sales, pharmaceutical sales, you'll often hear about relationship building. You do want to build a long-term relationship, but a lot of the times you're going to be calling on people that maybe don't like your company for some reason. They might not have ever used your company, even no matter how big they are. It's just how it is, and they don't really know you. So you have to set yourself up to succeed right away. And I think the best way to do that is to become a challenger here. So just briefly, we'll go over some of these profiles. Everyone lands in one of these. You got a hard worker here. This person, they'll work all the hours. They like kind of development and trying to be better. They usually have a good attitude. I find myself kind of in that category. You have the challenger. Now this person, this is where all the success is in this giant studies. 40% of the high performers were challengers. And the high performers were more than 2 times as likely to use a challenger approach than any other approach. So when you look at these big sales organizations, those top performers are challengers. And only 7% of the top performers were these relationship builders. They just don't, their accounts and their doctors like them, I'm sure, of course, but, they might lose business here and there, and they might not be a top performer overall because they're not willing to get out of their comfort zone and press these doctors. You have a lone wolf. This person, you probably know of one on your sales team that just kind of goes by their own rules. They're usually pretty good reps, and then the manager can't really control them because they hit their number and they do a good job, but they're just kind of rebellious, if you will. And then there's a problem solver. These people are very detail oriented and sometimes spend maybe too much time kind of ironing issues out. The main thing here that I want you guys to take away, it'd be great if you read the book, but if you're not going to read the book, there's tons of stuff on YouTube. Read these summaries, get familiar with it, and start implementing it into, if you already are in a sales role right now, to be successful in this. And basically, the whole concept, the way I perceive it and the way I use it, is that you just want to be able to bring some kind of insight and value to your customer that kind of sets you apart and lets them know that you are, really specialized and you are an expert in the field. And just kind of be willing to question them, just be willing to press them and say, give me your feedback on this. Why do you do things this way? And, what are your thoughts on this? Why would you give this a try? And just challenge them and not just, be kind of passive. Be willing to debate with them on something and just kind of have a different view, as you can see here. So another kind of key takeaway here is that even if you find yourself as one of these people, if you've been a great relationship builder and your accounts like you, but you're not really getting the results that you want, the key thing with this book is that anyone can become a challenger. You can learn and develop the skills to become a challenger. So that's the takeaway today. Go ahead and study up and start training yourself to be more of a challenger. to succeed in sales, whether you're in B2B or in medical. And I really do think this is kind of the best way to go. So that's it today. Hope you guys have a great afternoon, and we'll see you on the next challenge.